Have you ever been in a situation where someone doubted you, mocked you, or tried to embarrass you in front of others? How did you react? Now imagine you're Elon Musk, standing on stage at a packed event, speaking about your vision for the future, when someone interrupts you with a mocking comment in front of thousands. Most people would freeze, stumble, or get defensive, but what Elon did next wasn't just unexpected. It left the entire audience in awe. This is the story of how Elon Musk turned a moment of public ridicule into one of inspiration and leadership. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more inspiring stories about leadership, resilience, and moments that remind us of what it takes to make a difference. Today, we're diving into a story about Elon Musk, a man known for his bold ideas and unshakable determination. At a major public event, Elon faced harsh criticism and skepticism in front of a massive audience, but instead of letting it rattle him, he delivered a response so powerful that it left everyone speechless. Stay with me as we unpack every moment of this unforgettable exchange. The build-up to the event. It was a highly anticipated evening at one of the world's biggest tech conferences. The venue was grand, with bright spotlights, massive screens, and an audience filled with tech enthusiasts, entrepreneurs, and critics. The event had been buzzing for weeks because Elon Musk, the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, was the keynote speaker. Elon's reputation precedes him. Known for his daring ideas, groundbreaking innovations, and polarizing personality, his presence always sparks excitement and controversy. People in the audience were eager to hear him talk about his latest projects, but among the supporters were skeptics who had come prepared to challenge him. As the clock struck 7, the room fell silent. Elon Musk walked onto the stage, greeted by thunderous applause. Wearing his signature casual look, a black t-shirt and blazer, he appeared calm and focused, ready to share his vision for the future. The speech begins. Elon's vision. Elon started his presentation by talking about sustainable energy, Mars colonization, and the advancements in artificial intelligence. His words painted a picture of a world that many in the room couldn't fully imagine. A world powered entirely by renewable energy, with humanity thriving on multiple planets. He spoke with passion, blending technical details with humor, making even the most complex ideas sound achievable. The audience was captivated, hanging on his every word. But as he transitioned to discussing Tesla's role in shaping the future of transportation, the energy in the room shifted. The mockery, the tension rises. A man in the middle of the audience interrupted him, shouting, "Why don't you fix Tesla's delays before dreaming about Mars?" The crowd chuckled nervously, and Elon paused, a slight smile playing on his lips. Before he could respond, another voice chimed in. "Space colonies? That's just sci-fi nonsense." Laughter erupted, this time louder and more pointed. The atmosphere became tense. The skeptics were gaining momentum, and even those who supported Elon felt the weight of the moment. The room was watching, waiting to see how he would react. Elon's reaction, a masterclass in composure. Elon took a deep breath, his expression calm and collected. He leaned casually on the podium and looked toward the source of the interruptions. Instead of firing back with anger or dismissing the comments, he responded with a question. "Do you think airplanes seemed realistic 1903? The room quieted instantly. Elon continued. "When the Wright brothers took their first flight, most people thought it was ridiculous. Flying machines? They called it a fantasy. And yet, here we are today. Air travel is so common that we don't even think twice about it." His tone was conversational, almost as if he were sharing a story with friends. "Every groundbreaking idea starts as a fantasy to someone," he added, his voice steady. "The question isn't whether it's easy or believable. The question is it worth trying?" The audience is captivated. Turning the room. The energy in the room shifted. The laughter faded, replaced by thoughtful silence. Elon wasn't just defending his ideas. He was inviting the audience to see the bigger picture. He went on to address the interruptions directly. "As for Tesla's delays," he said with a self-deprecating chuckle, "trust me, no one is more frustrated about that than I am. Scaling innovation is hard, but we learn from every challenge, and the progress we've made so far proves that the effort is worth it." His honesty disarmed even the harshest critics. Instead of dodging the criticism, he owned it, turning it into an opportunity to emphasize the importance of resilience and learning from failure. The turning point, a question from the critics. Toward the end of the presentation, opened the floor for questions. To everyone's surprise, one of the skeptics who had mocked him earlier raised their hand. They were given the microphone and asked, "What keeps you going when so many people doubt you?" Elon paused for a moment, his face thoughtful. Then he said, "Because the alternative is worse. If we don't push forward, if we don't try, then we're just accepting the status quo. And the status quo isn't good enough. Not for the planet, not for humanity." The sincerity in his voice was palpable. He added, "I don't let doubt stop me because I believe in what I'm working toward. And honestly, doubt is just part of the process. If no one's doubting you, you're probably not dreaming big enough." The room reacts, a standing ovation. The audience, which had been hanging on his every word, broke into applause. It started slowly, but grew into a standing ovation. Even the skeptics who had mocked him earlier couldn't help but clap, their expressions showing a mix of respect and reflection. Elon Musk had not only addressed the criticism head-on, but had used it as a platform to inspire and connect with everyone in the room. The aftermath, a moment that went viral. The entire exchange was captured on video, and within hours, it was all over social media. Headlines praised Elon for his composure and ability to turn a potentially negative moment into something meaningful. People from around the world shared the video using hashtags like #ElonInspires and #StallDreamBig, discussing how his response was a reminder that big dreams often come with big challenges, and that's what makes them worth pursuing. Why this story matters. A universal lesson. This wasn't just a story about Elon Musk handling criticism. It was a masterclass in resilience, leadership, and staying true to your vision. Elon's ability to remain calm, acknowledge the doubts, and use them as a springboard for inspiration is something we can all learn from. In a world where negativity can often dominate the conversation, his response reminds us that grace and determination can silence even the harshest critics. What we can learn, a takeaway for everyone. So, what's the takeaway? Criticism is inevitable, especially when you're pursuing something bold or unconventional. But how you respond to it can define not just the moment, but your entire journey. Elon Musk's reaction shows us the power of staying focused on the bigger picture, embracing challenges, and using every moment, good or bad, as an opportunity to inspire others, a moment to remember. This wasn't just about Elon Musk defending himself. It was about showing the world the strength of believing in something bigger than yourself. His words didn't just stun the audience. They left a lasting impact, reminding us all that the greatest achievements often come from the boldest dreams. It's a moment that will be remembered, not just for what was said, but for how it was said, with grace, humility, and unwavering confidence. Thanks for watching, and until next time.